Okay, what is up guys? Farhan here currently with Zah and Ashigin. This podcast we're gonna talk about the evolution of social media. So as 80s babies, right? We are fortunate enough to grow up in an era whereby computers are starting to evolve, right?
Yes, we are very fortunate to be there when technology is at its infancy. So we are able to adapt and grow and learn the technology.
In a way, it's also changed the way that how we get to know people lah. Basically, like during those times, I think when I was in school last time, usually we will like get to know people out on the street physically.
Easy. Pen pal.
Oh, like write to the magazine,
I will like
write to the column, you know.
I will like go to the young generation. There was back in Singapore there was this young generation magazine. So there's a like pen pal column.
Yeah.
We learn how to write. And the excitement of getting to know that the other person has received our mail and then replying back, and then we will be like waiting for there will be mail inside my box.
Okay lah. So for me, last time I think because I was still I think in secondary school lah, I get to know people usually physically lah, like they're in front of me. Then usually it's my schoolmates and like you want to find a girlfriend or what, it's usually somebody from school, somebody from place of work, for example. Like I used to work in McDonald's part-time. So yeah, that's how I got to know people lah. And if I were to like go to social media, I mean in those days, the only way to get social media, we don't have phones. Last time, the phones are not so advanced as nowadays.
There was teletext.
Teletext. Oh my gosh.
What is teletext? I don't know.
No,
what's that?
There's this channel on the television.
Okay.
Right. You just press, then you go to teletext. There will be news.
I think Malaysia also have
What, the
4D.
Okay.
Basically, it's a channel that shows display info lah. Like people want to play 4D. Then
or they want to read news.
I can see the results from there.
Before there was smart digital TV, there was teletext. So this teletext is where you will browse which page you want to go, whether you want to read news or read the latest 4D numbers, or classified ads are also in the teletext, and then you can get to know people.
Oh really?
On teletext.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know
then
that.
There's so many ways just to get to know people.
The address, then I just write another mail.
Oh my god, so random, right?
Yeah, random.
So I mean, like back then, when you are getting to know people, you don't even know how they physically look like, right?
Yes.
Let's say you're just writing email like that, right? So you never met them, you never know how they are.
So yes. And
as in person.
Then if you do really want to go out and meet the person, then you will be like a blind date.
Okay.
Be like a blind date. You don't know how the person looks like, you know. So you have to be some people might be assholes. You know, they just ditch their date
Upon seeing them far away.
So for me, I'm not like that. Even if the person does not look pretty or what, right? I would just like be a perfect gentleman. Just go out, hey, how are you? And then we go out for
Coffee,
lunch or movie. And that's it.
That's it lah. If you don't like, then bye forever lah. No more letters after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but no lah. For me, I'm a perfect gentleman, so I would just continue.
Wow, perfect gentleman but I think you are giving fake hope also.
Yes.
yes. Okay lah, like
But
from
we keep it mutual.
Okay.
Okay lah, for me, it's like last time there's no WhatsApp, so we cannot see the person's profile photo if they were to put one. So we SMS, you know. Then if for example that person, you don't know how he looks like, what you'll see, hey, you wearing what shirt? And then usually when you meet the person, right, at the train station or what, at the MRT, right, we meet at the first cabin.
First cabin, last cabin.
The first cabin, last cabin.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's what it is lah. What about you? You don't play social media last time?
Since like the phone exists when I was in secondary school, and during those days I was in a boarding school. All girls school some more. So I don't really have like dating experience from those years. After my secondary school lah.
Secondary school lah. Oh, I see. Okay. During secondary school, the phone was quite advanced really lah.
Not really. It was Nokia 3310.
3310.
Yeah, it was Nokia. And then when I went to the matriculation, there's already like the flip phone.
Phone. Oh, I see. Motorola.
Yup.
I started using
Motorola,
handphone when I was in my NS.
NS
Can bring phone.
Before that,
Can bring phone. Can.
During that time lah.
During that time, there's no camera phone.
Oh yeah.
Yes, correct. Camera phone cannot bring to
It
camp.
was only 3310.
3310.
Yes.
So I started using handphone when I was during my national service back in 2000. During that college years, I was using a pager.
Wow. Oh my
pager.
god, so old school.
When some of my friends, peers are using handphone already, I was still keeping to the pager.
During my NS time also, my camera phones were banned. So we were allowed to bring the phones, camera lah. So phones, camera usually is those cheap Nokia phone, 3310 or something like that. Then you know what we guys do not? We just pass girls number to each other. And then we just contact, we call them, SMS them. Those are the days
Those were your method of socializing.
Socializing lah in those days
But then if you remember, back in the 90s, there was this platform called the MIRC.
MIRC, I think I remember, but I never really got into it lah. What is the MIRC?
It's a chatting platform whereby you go to any channel. Let's say if you are interested in movies. Okay, so you go to a channel talking about movies, then you just get to know people. If you have a particular hobby or what, you can just go to that particular channel. Or maybe there's Singapore girls, Singapore guys, boys and girls, that kind of socializing channel. So you go to that chat room channel, then you start getting to know people. There will be a list by the side of the screen. There will be a list of names for you to choose
which topic,
which person you want to talk to.
Just from the name. So how did you choose what kind of name that you
receive from the username?
What kind of username that will get you interested?
I don't know, maybe something with gal, baby.
Oh my god. Bad guys are you? Bad boys.
Something gal, baby, something.
No, only I see. I remember one more chat room also. Alamak.com.
Alamak was.
That one was more dirtier lah.
Alamak is more fun,
It's more fun.
Personally, I find Alamak is more fun. MIRC on the other hand is prone to hacking.
Hacking in terms of?
People can actually use the chat room to hack into other computers.
Oh wow. I didn't know
so
that.
it's prone to hacking, although it's more simple. But Alamak has more variety of
people. Yeah.
And I remember going to chat rooms, want to get to know the person, right? I'll be like, hi, ASL.
Same. I also. Then I was like,
hi, ASL.
The first time in Alamak chat was like, what the hell is ASL?
Same lah. I was like, what's ASL? And then I asked my friend, hey bro, so what is ASL? Age, sex, location.
Straightforward. No pelik-pelik. It's just hi, then straight away ASL. Then you give lah Malay, male,
Pasir-Ris, Bedok.
If they don't like you from the ASL that you have given, they just dish you, is it?
Yeah, they will ignore you lah. Sometimes after a few replies, they never reply already.
But it's okay. We have like
tons of people to chat
other
with.
channels, pop-ups.
So you guys move on very fast.
I don't know, but I never used this platform before, but Zah has used it. It's called MySpace.
I use it too.
You use it too. So what did you do with MySpace?
As for me, I think I have chat with one only stranger, and the rest is I added my friends and my family only.
MySpace.
I keep it that way actually.
I wasn't into MySpace much. I was into Friendster.
Friendster, yes, Friendster. That one I use.
Like Facebook, right?
I use a lot. Last time. And then also there's also one more tag. Tag is much more dirtier than Friendster.
Wow. Is Friendster dirty actually?
Friendster is
more family friendly.
Right. It's not dirty, right?
It's more student friendly.
Tag is more adult.
It's like the pioneer lah, so they don't know anything dirty about it. I don't know.
Tag is more adult oriented. So if you want to find hookups or dates,
is it?
Hookups.
I don't know. Tag was the choice lah last time.
then I remember there was this another platform called anakmelayu.com.
I never heard before.
I heard about it. It's a chat room.
What is it about?
I'm not sure.
Something similar to Facebook, what we have now. Something similar to Facebook. But you are able to get to know. It's all within the Malay community lah. Malay, Malaysian, Malay, Singaporean. So all Malay, anak Melayu.
I never joined.
In the beginning, chat with people for free, but then over time they decided to put a subscription for if you want to chat, continue using the chat, sticky note, they call it the sticky note. Then you have to pay lah for subscription. Then after that actually turned me off lah.
Right, you need to pay something.
I want to get to know girls, but I'm not going to pay. So that really sucks. So I think that is the beginning of the demise of anakmelayu.com.
Yeah, correct. I never hear before actually. But I remember Friendster used last time. Friendster they used to leave like testimonials for people. Then you write comprehension to leave testimonials for your friend. No?
Oh, I never know that.
And then it's like if the person like I would say want to say nice thing about you, they will leave a good testimonial about you and your Friendster page.
Oh my god, it's like LinkedIn
yeah, it's like LinkedIn It's like LinkedIn. Like a person writing a job referral about you or something.
Right.
And then if the person doesn't like you, you will leave a nasty testimonial and you won't be notified beforehand when the thing get posted.
Oh my god.
So that person actually, if you were to leave, it will be posted on your page and then everybody can see it before you even know it's there. Then when you suddenly log into your computer, you see, why got this person go and put bad thing about me?
Your Friendster.
Then those days, social media you can only access it to a computer. There is no handphone. Yeah. So then when phones got advanced, right? Then I think that's when the social media platforms exploded. I think.
Yes. Social dating apps.
Even then the emergence of Facebook.
I think Facebook is. There are some news in Malaysia that there's a lot of marriages that crack because of Facebook.
Why?
Because through Facebook you will reconnect with your primary school friends, with your old friends that you have not get into touch. With your ex-crush that you haven't got in touch for so long time, right? So suddenly when you usually in Facebook they are using their real name, right? Most of the people use their real name. I'm not sure why, but I do not really use my real name because of privacy or whatever. I'm not really using my real name. But then a lot of people using their real name, and sometimes maybe you just remember about your ex-crush, you will just try to type her name and suddenly it's her and you reconnect with her and then you private message her and then that's it, boom, goodbye to my wife. I don't know, some people are like that. Yeah, it's true actually.
Oh really?
Yeah. And it happens to a lot of people whose marriage is not so happy, I guess. So that they started to search back their old flames. Yeah. So there's some good. I mean, like the good thing is you can advertise your business there. A lot of people do that, right? In terms of marketing, and you can always reconnect with old friends that you have lost connection to. But then if you misuse it, do not know how to control it, it can be a place where people got into fight. When there's a lot of comment section, how people comment nasty things in the comment sections, say bad things to each other, and when they misuse it to escape from their marriage lah.
I think social media is somewhat of a double-edged sword lah. It can actually benefit you.
Yes.
But if you know how to use it, it will destroy you lah basically. Like you say, some people use it to their advantage. They set up business and then they rely heavily on social media to promote their business.
Yes.
And it's a good thing actually.
I actually back in 2010, 2011, I was teaching IT. I was teaching IT at a secondary school. One of the modules that I have to teach is IT literacy. IT literacy, which means I have to teach students about everything about, how should I say, social media, cyberbullying, how to manage your time in
social media
IT.
Right? It's a good subject, I guess.
IT literacy.
Okay.
So what happened was I didn't really like the way the Ministry of Education came out with the syllabus, because it's too fake. It's too fake. It's not real. They say you have to prevent cyberbullying. You have to do this, but you have to apply it in real life.
Yes.
So I use real life example of children who got upset about being cyberbullied, then who committed suicide. These are real life examples.
Yes.
And then I also talk about copyright laws.
Copyright,
Which, although the Ministry of Education's module was like, they talk about copyright piracy, piracy, but they didn't really have they didn't give really good examples. So when I showed this, when I remake the module, I showed this to my head of director. He wasn't he doesn't quite agree to what I have to teach, because to him it's like out of the syllabus. So it was very demoralizing for me, because I want to teach these students the actual application.
Yes.
You can teach ABC, but how you put this ABC together to make a word.
I think one of the things that social media in this age has brought us is definitely safety has somewhat been compromised. Like people kids at a young age, they started using social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram.
My god, don't mention about TikTok. TikTok in Malaysia is like, I don't know
menyampah.
What. Oh my god.
Menyampah.
Like people are using it, I think it's like soft porn.
Menyampah.
The terms, I mean like they kind of like sell their body, and like they do. I'm so sorry, even for the hijabis also.
People who wear the tudung.
Okay, I know that you love to dance. I do love to dance too, but you do not need to show the world that you are dancing. You do not need to dance in front of your camera and like that's just, like, it's just annoying. Okay.
That's why I say kids, they use it without without knowing the consequences.
Yes, they do not know the consequences.
They just display themselves on these social media platforms, and then they are targeted by all these cyber predators,
buat bahan. They make this bahan, bahan.
Yes, and poor thing, and some of these things became viral,
that's what they want, what?
Modal.
But viral in a bad way, in a way the people all comment nasty things.
I mean like people nowadays, some of the so-called influencers or the TikTokers, they don't mind being viral in a bad way as long as they are viral. So after they are viral, they can promote products, they can do paid review.
Or like certain celebrities.
That's how the world run nowadays.
I don't really quite agree with influencers, just because you have thousands of followers, doesn't mean you are entitled to free stuff.
But right now, that's how our society is treating them. I mean like our society, the one who do the business, right? They are the one who go to the influencers and offer them, okay, can you please promote my product? I can give you the freebies, whatsoever.
Yes, correct.
All those business people, they are the one who approach those influencers.
But then again, you have to consider that these people want somebody popular to promote their products.
So they are using each other.
They are using each other lah. That's why I say this thing is a double-edged sword.
And us as the
consumer,
have to be,
be wary of the kind of
company product placement.
I don't know.
This one is not sponsored by Coke.
Product placement.
I mean like how the society treat the so-called influencers. So I think only us can stop them from doing all those.
Not only that, speaking of that, I see people who are like ultra rich, super rich people. They keep flaunting their stuff. They keep flaunting their wealth on Facebook or Instagram,
And then Instagram.
To see that is like, I don't know lah. You feel jealous or not? Honestly, I feel jealous lah.
I feel menyampah.
I don't really. Why? It's a new song lah.
Rasa nak tumbuh.
It's not really. I do not really feel jealous, but I'm concerned about their safety actually.
Yes, they are target of people,
They'll be targeted. Like let's say people know that they're rich, but they do not know that they are super duper rich. So after this, they'll become like a targeted person.
Yalah.
I'm more concerned about their safety actually. Like jealousy, I'm not really. I have what I want and I work for what I have. So it's okay for me. But
Yalah, but then people in the comment section will be talking about them,
Of course.
All the bad stuff, all the negative comments. I mean, I don't know lah. Maybe they just want to flaunt their wealth.
Maybe, but then they always say that they're not meant. I do not mean to flaunt my wealth. I do not mean to do this. I do not mean to do that. I mean like sometimes people nowadays, they do not think that much. They just post everything. Just post first, think later. It's like that, you know. Post first, think later, and then after post, then you realize, oh, shit. By that time, you are already viral. Especially when you are influencers or people with so many followers, right? Even after you want to delete it, people already snapshot it and make it viral. It's too late after you have realized it.
Talking about viral, even now that we are come to the age whereby everything and anything can be viral.
Yes.
No, I don't really quite agree with some people taking videos of incidents and then posting,
like accident videos.
Then they are the ones who making the traffic go bad, right?
They're making it look a particular incident very bad. Even a small incident can become, you make a mountain out of a molehill.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
So I don't really quite agree with social media being used to viral bad things. If you want to viral good things like doing a good deed, or maybe to preach something to encourage people to be good, I don't mind. That is a good thing. But to use a social media, then you spread lies about people,
fake news, hashtag fake news.
That is very
unethical,
and
is it?
it's a downfall of the society.
I think first and foremost, maybe the one who posted it also do not know what is correct, what is wrong anymore. Because sometimes in this world, you can place one thing and there's a lot of perspective. Some people will say it's true, some people will say it's good, and some people will say it's not good. So that is the foundation where we must educate our society what is wrong, what can be posted, what cannot be posted. Sometimes I'm so sorry. Let's say back then when we go to funeral, it will be like a serious event. It will be an event where everybody will be mourning. No one will like do anything. But nowadays people are even like post like record live. Yeah, some people even like post a selfie with the deceased one. So maybe that person don't know. I do not know. It's like people don't know anymore what can be posted, what cannot be posted.
I'm sad.
This kind
my
of
grandmother died.
You know the viral thing in Malaysia last time, they do a photo shoot, wedding, bridal photo shoot
recently.
at
the grave,
at the grave, and they say, oh, we do not know
What
that is wrong, but it's wrong, we are wrong, we do not know, blah blah blah. I'm like, people lost their common sense already. Okay, nowadays people just like maybe because of the everything information we can get within a single click, maybe they saw it somewhere overseas where people over there their culture
is different
is very different from us, so maybe they don't have that kind of sensitivity, but then they try to adapt in Malaysia or in our country, in your country,
in Singapore.
So yeah, maybe
it's definitely taboo lah.
Yeah.
But I guess this sort of posts, right, entices our emotions lah, and they just want people to like react to it. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. I mean, if you can get the reaction and the viral, I mean, they don't care what. All they want is a viral post,
Viral post.
I mean, some people would go into great lengths to do horrible things just to get themselves out there on the internet.
And don't mention those people who have. I'm so sorry, maybe this is sensitive, that there's a lot of accidents where you want to post a selfie of yourself at a dangerous place, and after that you are dead. Like let's say you are taking a selfie at a very great height, and
there's the devils.
Yes,
I think I know what you guys mean.
Last photo.
It's all for the gram.
Yeah.
It's all for the gram.
Yeah, it's all for the gram. I mean, like, not to mention that nowadays people tend to live in a fake life. Okay, let's say they post a very good picture of their meal. They post a very good picture of their face. They do some makeup first before posting anything.
This one I know one friend of mine. He want to post.
Does he watch this video or not?
Never mind. He want to post. Never mind. Doesn't matter anyway. I won't mention any names, but I know this friend of mine. He want to post picture of his food, right? He will put his car key on the next to the food to show that it's his photo, so that this photo of the car key is the trademark.
Wow.
And then I was eating with him, I was eating with him at the fast food joint. Then after that, I see him took so long to arrange the plate, to put the thing properly, and then after that put the car key here, his power bank, and then after that he will take a few photos. He will like take 10 shots and then after that he will show to me, hey, which one nice then after that he asked me, hey, how I put this caption?
The caption, oh my god, that's toughest thingy.
Then I was like, oh my god,
just eat lah. You feed your camera first. You feed your phone. I'm gonna feed my phone.
Yeah, and the sad part is, you only post the good, the best things that happen in your life. That maybe not the best thing, but you make it appear as a good thing. But then people don't really know your real emotion, People thought that, you are always rich, you're always happy, you're always blah blah blah. But then actually you're not that. And there are over times that when a lot of people posted only good things, we as the followers, sometimes we tend to feel bad about ourselves. Oh my god, she goes to the vacation again. Oh my god, she buy this branded thingy again. Like, oh my god, what my life is. I got no life. Suddenly we got no life. Out of sudden.
Because you saw what
after seeing their feeds. Suddenly we don't have any life anymore. We thought so.
So it entices your emotions lah.
Yeah, I mean like there are certain people who can adapt themselves. Okay, my life is still good. I'm still okay. But there are a lot of people who become depressed because of that. The word depressed is very familiar nowadays. I think when we are small, I don't think we ever heard about the word depressed. Like stress or tekanan, but
you don't feel pressured you don't feel pressured to put out a face.
But then the word depressed is really like common nowadays.
I don't think it's depressed lah. It's like to put on a face. Peer pressure.
Yes. Dulu peer pressure. Macam sekarang dia dah up sikit, depressed.
Why is my life not like that?
Never mind, we make our life to 2021 come here.
Mana this one
tahu dah. Okay, bye.
Yep. Okay, back to the topic. With all that discussion, you guys think you can live without social media?
I tried living without my phone actually for 2 weeks after my iPhone went down to the drain. So I have been living phoneless a few years back for 2 weeks. Actually, I can live without my phone, but actually you will miss a lot of things, like a lot of updates.
And
it's hard to communicate actually.
People usually rely on WhatsApp.
Yes, nowadays people rely on WhatsApp,
Facebook Messenger, Instagram, DM you. And you not only that, you can also search certain things on
the phone to get more information.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard lah actually, but you can still live actually
without.
You can still live actually.
Media.
You can still live, but it's hard because you cannot, like, sometimes you love to watch the YouTube thingy,
you want to see, you kepo a bit lah. You want to see how's people doing in your life.
You remember our trip when after we came back into Malaysia, we stayed in Kelantan, right?
Yeah, correct.
Then the hotel that we were staying in for the night had crappy Wi-Fi.
Got no coverage.
He was like, what? He was like cursing, with the crappy Wi-Fi. And then I was like, come on man, let's just put down the phone, we log off, and we just relax. We have a very hard day. No, I cannot live without Wi-Fi. I was like, okay, whatever.
At least
there are certain people that can adapt.
Fine, I cannot live without social media. Fine. Maybe I'm kepo, and then maybe for me I'm a YouTuber. So I would definitely need to see what is up on my YouTube feed, and to see the updates on my YouTube.
I mean, you can always wait until the next day when you can have a...
I mean, like, he suffered from anxiety, is it?
I think so.
I think anxiety when you don't have any phone with you, when you don't have any Wi-Fi coverage with you. Some people, they can live steadily without any Wi-Fi coverage. They can just like, okay, no Wi-Fi means, okay, that's it, I'm just gonna rest.
It's just like their posts on Facebook whereby you can live without Wi-Fi, I'll give you $10,000.
Can, give me, I'm up for it.
Easy.
Yeah, easy. I'm up for it.
Fine.
I have lived 2 weeks before, okay, without any phone, okay? Without phone. Not only social media, without phone. So that's it, I'm up.
I grew up without social media.
Come on, that was before.
Before.
That was before. Right now, after we are introduced, we pretty much depending on it for information and communication, especially at workplace lah. Because people we communicate, okay, you do this through WhatsApp. We even have like group WhatsApp for our workplace, right? So that's how much importance our social media right now. But okay lah, last time because we need to log in into the PC to access to the social media, to the Friendster, MySpace, whatever. We might only spend like 1 to 2 hours per day.
Because we need to be in front of a PC.
But now it's like 24/7, and you can search inside your phone to see how long you spend your time. I just want to know yours actually, your result.
Maybe mine is quite bad lah, because I do spend a substantial amount of my time on social media and keep myself updated.
You know, I think if there's no such thing as Wi-Fi, there's dial-up networking. If they is still using dial-up networking, I think you'll be spending less than an hour. Dial-up.
Probably. Oh my god. Those days they won't charge per month, they will charge per kilobyte.
Per kilobyte.
Oh my, they were so expensive, you know. If you forget to off your internet at home, like if you forget to off your internet, right, the charges may apply, you know. I remember my cousin, right, she used to have a dial-up modem. Then after that, she forgot to turn off the internet. She sanggop, you know, go back, U-turn just to off the internet.
Oh my god.
Because the charges will
very high.
Will be very high.
Back then it was a luxury. To have internet is a luxury. Now it's like a necessity.
So as compared to previously, during the alamak chat time and the IRCC time versus now, how has dating changed?
In fact, during my alamak chat rooms, right, we still have to meet the person personally. You know, you want to get to know the person, just exchange details, contact numbers, then we hit off. Or maybe we can just put make the date, agree, confirm the
place,
location. Okay, then we just meet at the place.
Yes.
Like right now, people can meet through dating apps, and there are tons of dating apps out there.
Then you can video call,
and sometimes I remember lah, during the Nokia 3310 era, people will just not accidentally, they just try to dial a wrong number. Betul. Dia sengaja tau, dia dial the wrong number or message or text into the wrong number just to, you know, like randomly see if the one replying is
a guy or girl.
There are times like that.
Okay, tell you the truth. Actually, I have a friend, right, which I got to know through this a wrong
dial wrong number.
It was like late at night, you know. Back then I think it's somewhere in 2002 or 2003. I can't remember, but it was late at night. It was 11 plus. So I got a call, you know, from this number. I didn't know. I answered. It was silent. So I was like, okay, maybe wrong number. Then the same number call again. Then I thought, hello, who's this? Then I heard a girl. I heard a girl's voice. Then she said she actually wanted to call her friend, but she didn't know that it was the wrong number. Then in the end, I ended up talking to her for like an hour, you know.
Oh my god! What did you guys talk about?
I can't remember. Basically we were introducing ourselves lah. What we were doing. I was sleeping, and then she apologized for waking me up, you know. And in the end we talked about an hour or so.
Wow.
That was during my NS time, and still today I still keep in touch with her.
Wow.
I mean, I did date her a couple of times. She's being a perfect gentleman. She's plus size. She's plus size, but I still get to know her.
You mean like she's not like fit your criteria that
I mean, if I didn't know that she liked me back then, I would have actually like go for it.
Oh my god, guys are so clueless.
Because she never tell me.
We can cover this in another vlog.
Actually we can cover this.
Clueless guys.
We plan to talk in another vlog about relationships.
Okay.
Guys are
this
so
will be another vlog lah.
So anyway, till today I still keep in touch with her. I just say hello, hi. She knows that I'm married. So I will once in a while she will text me on Facebook Messenger, then I will text her back.
Okay, Zar's wife, please pay attention to this.
Yeah.
Please check his phone regularly.
Okay. So for me, I got to know my first ex.
Wow.
Like through our secondary school call prank lah. Like not prank lah. I don't see people all in those days they keep passing girls' numbers.
Okay.
You know, yeah, you got number like girl number or not? I won't get to know. Then she will pass me some number. Then we just randomly contact lah. Then we just those SMS days. Oh my god, long text.
Oh my god, and then extra text you will be charged.
You'll be charged.
There's like words limits.
I remember my last time my bill she overshot because I texted this one particular girl. My ex lah. She became my girlfriend eventually.
Okay lah, dah save jugalah.
But then every month I would definitely overshot my SMS quota. Yes. And then I was like, oh my gosh, my bill always like that. Yeah. But then eventually I broke off with her lah. And then she wasn't happy, but I texted her like, because I wanted to save money, right? I did not text her lah. Then she was angry, that I gave her a reason why I don't text her, because I want to save my handphone bill lah. She got angry,
That's a ridiculous.
No doubt we were young back then.
Okay.
We were young back then, immature. So yeah lah. That's why
prepaid was expensive.
And then I thought that was
expensive.
the era that we start to use a lot of short forms, right?
Yes.
When we were texting, because we want to save those.
I don't know about Singapore.
I
don't know about Singapore. Malaysia, a lot of short form.
Yeah. Malaysia did.
That is the problem now.
Yeah.
People brought that SMS
language.
Lingua. This SMS language into the WhatsApp. So eventually you get frustrated trying to understand what is the person is going to talk about.
BRB, TTYL,
FHM.
FHM,
what's that?
FHM.
What's that?
I don't know. What's that?
You tak FHM?
I don't know.
What's that? What's that?
X FHM.
X is no.
Okay, tak.
Faham?
Oh, FHM.
Oh my god, I thought it's For Him magazine.
Betul. Aku pun dulu ingat kan.
What is For Him magazine?
It was a male magazine.
It was a male magazine featuring bikini girls lah.
Oh.
I don't know if Malaysia got
It's
sell.
not. Malaysia got sell.
Malaysia got sell.
I don't know.
Last time got sell. I know they closed shop already because no business.
Like you can always Google it. What?
Yeah lah.
If you really want to watch it, you just Google it.
Yeah.
So the first time I got IX FHM.
FHM?
You FHM tak? I was thinking For Him magazine. Apa sial ni?
FHM means faham. Faham means understand in Malay.
UX. And then the X in Malaysia denotes no. Negative something tak. But X in Indonesia it denotes nya.
Oh, I don't know.
Like that
nya as in you belonging to something.
Oh.
I was like that's why I keep emphasizing. I told my students when I was teaching, if you want to text
proper
language, at least people can understand you. There will be no misunderstanding, and it also reflects your intelligence. When you text properly, you take time to actually think what you want to text.
Yes, correct.
When you think, then you can cannot. I cannot put this thing. When you text fast, you are not able to think properly. So in the end, it shows how stupid people are.
The mentality lah.
I think I'm one of those few guys who actually when I was getting to know girls at that time lah, I was probably the only one who texted like the full word rather than short form.
Wow.
Back before when I was still single, I was getting to know girls. I was texting Malaysian girls, then they were using short form. Then they are very surprised they actually text
wrongly. Yeah, text long.
Like properly
all
lah.
the proper words, not like X, FHM. I school in all girls school from primary until secondary. So I do not know a lot of guys. And then at workplace also, basically, like most of the guys belong to someone lah. Like a good parking space. They're always like owned by all those cars. And then so one of my alternative is by trying dating apps. So I met my current boyfriend at the dating apps actually.
you need to use a good platform lah, because there's a lot of dating apps nowadays, and I know that a lot of them can be like a lot of dirty people in it lah.
Yeah, correct.
When I say dirty people, you know lah, what I mean by that. I mean,
people want to take advantage of you, right?
Those thirsty guys.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, they do not have the good intention to start with. They just want to talk dirty to you lah. So
correct.
you need to choose your dating apps wisely, and then do not meet the people until you are sure to meet them, and it's best that you can bring someone else lah to your first few meetings. So it's a good thing, but you need to use it wisely and be sure that you are ready enough before you try those dating apps. Because at the end of the day, if you are still in your secondary school and then you already trying the dating apps, and then where you want to go with that relationship, right? So just be sure that you are already ready to get married. Then only I think you suggest you to try.
I think for me dating apps are like a downside lah, because last time when you want to go out on a date, right, you need to physically meet that person. But now with the advent of dating apps, technology, you can actually like video call a person. There's no need to physically meet that person. You can already see the pictures, but there's no sincerity. Yeah, you're just talking through a screen. You're not meeting the person physically. But getting to know a person through a screen is, for me, I don't know.
Especially if you want to looking for life partner.
Unless it's a long distance relationship lah, then they want no choice lah.
No choice. I mean, like nowadays, like people travel a lot. I mean, like for the sake of the career. So it's hard lah to not have LDR. I think most of my friends, after they get married, they're still LDR with their partners. Actually, that's the lifestyle nowadays. The husband and the wife are no longer like under one roof. And it's because of the career.
So I think we can end this vlogcast for now, and we will see you in the next vlogcast.